A danger to society. That's how a judge describes two Jackson men charged with killing a toddler, his mother, and his aunt.
Yeah, because of this, bond was denied for both men in court today.
Cornelius Carter and Jordan Carter were arrested last night. The two are not related. Cornelius is charged with capital murder and being a convicted felon in possession of a firearm. Jordan is charged with capital murder.
Now, they're accused of killing 2-year-old Kamari Gibbons, his mother, 25-year-old Kiana Weathersby, and her sister, 30-year-old Erica Weathersby. Greener Side's Quentin Smith is following this story for us. He joins us live outside of police headquarters in Quentin. This is not the first time the suspects have been involved in serious crimes.
That's right, Howard. Both men have spent time behind bars for crimes such as aggravated assault on a police officer, kidnapping, and carjacking. In fact, their prior convictions are one of the reasons the judge decided to deny bond today. Although these two arrests have been made, police believe more people could be involved in the killings.
You know, any of these crimes are heinous. But you have to have a heart of pure evil.
Jackson Police Chief Rochelle Brackney is still having a hard time wrapping her mind around this killing.
You just have to have a heart of pure evil.
A killing that claimed 3 lives. 2-year-old Kamari Gibbons, his mother, 25-year-old Kiana Weathersby, and her sister, 30-year-old Erica Weathersby. It happened around 9 o'clock Saturday night on Queen Alexandria Lane in West Jackson. All 3 victims, including the toddler, were shot multiple times and pronounced dead on scene. Brackney says the shooting was targeted and the toddler was not caught in the crossfire.
So these are the kind of cases that haunt detectives, seasoned detectives, who've been to a lot of horrific scenes over the years, and normally you can move through them in order to get the work done. This one has caused quite a few of us to pause and really have to struggle with our emotions and our feelings and to press through regardless, so that we can bring justice to the entire family.
These 2 men are charged with the killings, 28-year-olds Cornelius and Jordan Carter. They're not kin to one another, but they do share a rap sheet that includes serious felonies. Get this, in court it was revealed that Cornelius was wearing an ankle monitor when the shooting happened. His run-in with police dates back to 2015. He was charged with hitting 3 different Jackson police officers with a car, and later that same year, he was also charged with trying to escape from the Hinds County Detention Center. When it comes to Jordan, he was previously charged with aggravated assault, kidnapping, and carjacking. As police continue to investigate this triple homicide, Chief Brackney says she's thankful the suspects are no longer out on the streets.
Well, it's a relief that they're off the streets, but you know what? Our work isn't done here. There are still other people that we know are involved, and we are going to continue to investigate those leads as well.
Now, at this time, investigators still have not revealed a motive for the triple homicide. However, they did say the suspects and the victims knew one another. But again, police are still investigating this crime. If you have any information on this killing, you're asked to contact the Jackson Police Department or Crime Stoppers. And remember, you can report anonymously. We're live outside JPD headquarters. Quentin Smith, 3 on your side.